Yes, just coming right back to show you how the ceramic pieces look, the ceramic tool pieces with the spoons. Yes, I have two. Like I said, when I have guests over and I'm doing baking and cooking and doing things, I like them to also be able to have access to tools and passing it all through. You know, when you go on in the kitchen and you're doing your thing, you know. And so this is not the only tool set of the wooden spoons that I have. I have another set on the other side. And right there, you're looking at my Martha Stewart season rack. And it's pretty good. The seasons is pretty good. But also after the jars are empty, you can easily turn around and fill in your own season, you know, or definitely just order some more from Martha Stewart or go to Macy's or one of the outlets, you know, that sells it. You know, her seasoning is very good. I have some in the cabinet that is very good, you know, the extra. You know, I have to be extra sometimes. And right there you're looking at, because the reason why you're seeing things like this here, and so why she got everything like this here? Why she got everything like this? Why she got, see how it builds up, right? It builds up, you see? It builds up. The reason why for that is because I have to know how to organize the things that I use and what I need, especially when you like cooking and the tools you need. And I am in a Brooklyn apartment. I am so used to being into my house down in Virginia, but unfortunately, after being there for many years, I packed up my things and I had left. And due to the fact of being married for 27 years. So this is my new beginnings. So you'll see me grow in New York City. And I have all my things, the things that I had in my house. Matter of fact, is all packed up in double storages and waiting for me to go to my next. So that's what I did. So once I completed that marriage, I packed up my things. And I wasn't, you know, like say, all right, I'm just going to forget about my stuff. No. I went and packed it up and it's in storage. So I'm in New York City. So in New York City, we are in an apartment. And these are none of the things that came out of my house. Now, isn't that something? None of this came out of my house. All of the things that came out of my house is down in VA. And the things here in New York is in New York. So the things that I'm dealing with right now, redesigning my apartment here in New York, is, you know, for my comfortability, you know, for my workmanship, and also dealing with my son. He also works. He's an entrepreneur himself, which he is an artist because he deals with music. And he's write music and he deals with them beats and all of that stuff, you know. And I have another son that is an artist, which I have said before, that is a poet and a chef. He is a bona fide chef. He done graduated twice, you know, as a chef. So he don't just have this like, oh, he cook good and he's a chef. No, he's a bona fide chef. And I tell you, I have put that energy up in him. So I give a shout out to Poetic Black. I give a shout out to him with all the amazing cookings. And I tell you, he can make some good cheesecake. So what you're looking at right now, there go my cassette, baby. You know I love me some cassette. I love me some cassette. And because it can cook, especially if you like oxtails and you don't want to make a big old pot of it. And you know, this is the medium size of it. I have two of those right there, the cassettes. And I tell you, make some curry goat. See, this is Brooklyn, baby. We eat curry goat. We eat some oxtails. Those are the main thing. You eat some jerk chicken, all of that. And I know how to cook all of that. Yes, it's good to be all that blessing when you're living in Brooklyn, because you are around so many cultures, you know, and also these are cultures that come from our background, you know. So I love my Caribbean people. That's right, born in East Flatbush, baby, love it. You gotta talk about it, you know, and not ashamed of living in Brooklyn. These days, people up there shouting out, I'm Brooklynite, baby. I'm Brooklynite. That's right, all the way, and love it. All right, so I'm just coming in to show you a few things, just to show you how to get around in the kitchen and yes, in trying certain things. And this is a cast iron pan that I like. And I will tell you about certain pots and pans that I uses that is good, you know, and put it on there. This is a Martha Stewart cast iron skillet, and I do a lot with this bad boy. It's good. It do its due. And I also have the cassette cast irons. You can see I love me some cast iron. Then on the other side over there go that that KitchenAid, baby. And that's a set right there by itself. So I'm waiting for my outcat. I'm waiting for my outcat. If the outcat want to come in and sponsor me, come on in, baby. Come on in. I'm ready. You know, because I do love me some outcat. You know. So I'm just coming in just to chat a little bit right now before I end this here video. Yes, right. Oh, yes, that's right. And you know how PSKV like doing that thing. You know how we like doing it over here. You know we like that laughter, baby. You can't go without laughter because laughter is healing. And so let me just go ahead and show you a little bit more before I get off. Now, back there also, you can get those bottles from Dollar Tree. And also you can get the part that goes in it to close it to keep it tightened up also. Sorry for the shaking up, you know, of the camera, you know. So please forgive me because I'm not using my tripod. But right now, like I said, let me show you a little closer. Let me show you a little closer. There go the bottles. Right there. There you go. And those are classic strainers that I refuse to get rid of due to the fact, and I got some good strainers, but those are classic because those are things that I cooked with my sons. You know, you got to have things that you got good memory of, you know? So those jars right there holds the olive oil. So you can see I use a lot of olive oil because, baby, the both of them is empty. And that means that, there go that camera again. I usually have both of them filled to the rim. So now I got to get some more olive oil put in there. Because I'm constantly using olive oil. All right. So now there go my food processor. I have larger food processors, but that is the one right on hand when I'm doing things quick and fast. Baby, that bad boy is good. When you don't want to pull out the big boys, you know? Yeah, those things. So I'll talk to you a little bit later. That's right. You know how we do that thing. Before you leave off for PSKV, we love that laughter, baby. We love that laughter. And that's right. Give a hit out on my CCC cake. The triple C, that's right. The triple C chocolate chip. That's right. Caramel pound cake was kicking, baby. Talk to you soon.